Right, we're back on with turn 3 now of the 8-wheeled handicap, and all eyes still on the surviving members of the A-team over here. And we're going to see what AjarmanG is going to do to this building. I'm expecting it to get shot to pieces. If we're lucky, the 50 cal on the Stryker here is going to get eyes on something over here. There's definitely a at least one BTR coming around this way, maybe another following up the one that we knocked out here. There's the crew and the bailed out, I think it's a platoon leader, coming out of the destroyed BTR. Hopefully the pixel tripping in here are going to sort their lives out and be able to fend off any kind of immediate problems that we might have over there. 2 minutes until we get some 155mm artillery raining down on this kind of area here in between the two TRPs. There they are, little orange dots. Hopefully we're going to be able to sucker him in and drop a metric ton of artillery on top of him. In the meantime, all of these, the rest of the company essentially is moving up, trying to get into the position on the reverse slope here. I'm going to try and get a few teams up on the crest so we can get some kind of idea of what's going on. And we're getting a little bit of a kind of fragmentary line in this row of trees, this line of trees here, so we can cover any kind of pushes that AjarmanG makes out of the town, providing that the A-team doesn't sucker his attention in. So that's about it. Really going to hope that we don't get any anything major over there unless we're dishing it out. Did get a tank contact up here. It popped smoke because the Stryker MGS over here lased it, so it got a shot off that missed. The once every series shot that goes past the ear of the tank commander, but hopefully that's going to make him put the brakes on. And in a turn or two we're going to be in a position here, so if he wants to attack the gap there or onto the ridge line or down here, he's going to get punished. So that's all that said. We're just going to press go and see what we get. And let's actually shuffle the camera around this way a little bit so we've got a better angle on what's going down at the A-team's house. Definitely another BTR moving up there, or, well, would expect a platoon's worth of BTRs, so 3 to 4, more like 4, well 3 because one's on fire down there, or knocked out. So what we kind of expect and what we're sort of seeing here from the contact icons, which may or may not be right, or what it looked like a minute ago, was that, you know, oh, yep, there we go. He's going to demount his infantry in these trees here and then attack from there. So that's almost the whole minute. 1 more minute until we start dropping artillery on them. That should do the trick. And now, ooh, things are going to get messy. I wasn't paying attention to the top of the screen. Let's rewind that. Yeah, so he's pushed right up there. Ooh, yeah, he wants that hill. Yeah, let's get some flanking fire on that. But first, let's check out what we've got down here. What actually happened. So the Stryker doesn't do anything or see anything. That's the SAW team getting into position there, and it did sound like there was some SAW fire going out. Bingo. Okay, what have we got there? Little Russian pixel tripping. That's a rifleman with a one-shot disposable. I think they're RPG-26s. And oh, there's his friends. Okay, so that's a rifle squad, or a motorized rifle squad. That's the crewman, the disembarked crewman. Interesting. So he's legged it away, which I suppose is fair enough. So what have we got here? Yeah, that's half a rifle squad there. That's like a team. So that's a plucky rifleman with RPG-26 or RPG-22. I can never remember which. The marksman with the SVD, and then the grenadier with the RPG-7, and the little AKSU-74, and they are being eyeballed by these guys. So we'll put some fire on. Look how close those guys are to that TRP. Yes, they are going to have a bad day. And if we just check some of the markers, these aren't necessarily completely accurate, remember, they're sound or generalized contacts, so might have some BTRs. It makes sense for him to have his BTRs back here, shoot through the gaps in the trees, but hopefully, if we're lucky, the Javelin team is going to be able to, or the Javelin, single Javelin survivor is going to be able to do nasty things. So what do we get over on this side then? So another tank. Get another tank contact. I feel like I should have handed out all those extra 84s to the infantry up here. Oh well. So yeah, it looks like he's going for that hill. That's probably going to get messy pretty damn quick. So that's going to be an exercise in reorientating this half a platoon that we've got here, and we'll see what kind of artillery we can start calling in. And right at the end, do we see another tank? Yeah, we do. Who actually sees that? Those guys on top of the hill. Okay. There's the Stryker. Yeah, the Stryker might spot it. We'll see. That gun is slightly off center, isn't it? Yeah, looks like that guy, this T90 has eyeballed and is aiming at the old Stryker there. And our Stryker simply hasn't seen it. So that could get ungood. And we've also got another contact coming in there. Where's my TRP? Over here, probably in completely the wrong place. If they're BTRs, then the Strikers should be able to put the hurt on them from there. So, yeah. So ironically, the side where we've had the most casualties is currently going best. Great. So he's going for the saddle and he's going for there. He might be going in down here, and we just can't see it yet. But yeah. So we're looking for a good effect on artillery here, and I want... Might be worth beginning to call some artillery in on this hill, maybe. We'll see. Well, let's press done. Alright, let's get back over and we'll just double check. You guys shoot the bejesus out of those. You're probably already doing that. Let's sneak you guys into that building. And we'll get the javelin up onto the top floor. The Stryker is good where it is. Let's see if we can't get the javelin team up there. Or the javelin half of that team, rather. Up there. Where they should be able to... Oh yeah, once you turn the trees on, it's all different. Yeah. They should be able to get a pot shot off at that T90. That's probably far too close range for the javelin there, but hey ho. Let's sort this out from left to right. Very nice short range engagements that we kind of want out of this here. You guys, actually, let's send you up there instead. You're in the right squad. Let's dump the old MGs out. And we need to cover the saddle. Let's see if we can't get a Stryker across. Let's see if we can't stick him in these trees here, where he should, yeah, where he can cover that bit of the saddle. There, you guys need to split up into your teams. That. A section of slope there. Which apparently you can't see. That'll do. Can you cover it? Oh, we'll hold down and everything, that's awesome. Let's actually keep you. This is probably a better position here, a bit further back. Bit slightly higher up where they can sort of see the slope. Yep, that'll do. It's got good angles on the saddle there. You can't see anything because you're too close in. Let's try and push you up there. You guys may as well stay. Those guys are still covering the saddle. Now you, what's your artillery foo like? Not great. Let's see if we can't push Stryker up there, where it's going to be able to do nasty hull down things. I think we should be able to spare one of the MG teams. No. Let's make a line on this reverse slope here. These groups here are fairly mutually supporting, so I can see you getting eyeballed. Let's reverse you some more. See if we can't get right down in that crevice there. Right, everybody else, you need to get split up into your teams. Can you see anything interesting from there? No, just the top of the hill right next to you, which isn't really good enough. But is there actually anywhere we can put you to? Oh yeah, let's pop you across the river. I'm trying to go slow through the rivers, and that bit, that's mud. I'm trying to go slower, on the basis that it's will hopefully be less likely to get bogged down. So that's about a 200 meter defilade there. Cool, that will do that for you. You're calling the arty in 1 minute till that's coming in. That's you're covering that. You're covering as well. You can't see anything because there's a forest in the way. Oh my god, what happened then? What the hell did I just press? You still can't see anything, but you can cover the front of the other squad, so that'll do. You guys can hang back as a reserve. You guys are sneaking up. You can't see anything quite yet. Right. That should... Oh, artillery. Artillery. How long? That's going to come in a minute, so... That kind of staging area there, that's going to have a bad time. 155mm shells are big shells. You got into the Humvee, let's stash you somewhere where we might need you later. Oh, actually, can we... yeah, this MGS is in a surprisingly good position to cover the flank of the squads of there. Sort of. It's yeah, so you can actually put some fire down up there. That's excellent. Let's give the XO something to do to boot. Let's bum rush you over here. We've got a good... No, we don't have a good reverse slope. Let's not bum rush you over there. Let's bum rush you further into the woods down this way. And we can't shoot. Why can't we shoot? Because yeah, so is the gun. What? Don't tell me that this doesn't actually have a... Yes, it does. Why can't you? Why can't I target anything with you? Because it's a reconnaissance. It's the fire support vehicle. Ah, of course. Right. That's why we can't, because it needs to be opened up. Maybe, I don't know. Let's just delete all your stuff. Does this mean that you can call in lightning fast artillery? Well, comparatively lightning fast. Thank you, game. Why have you put my FO, the fire support team, the company fire support guy, inside just the bog standard? Ah, why are you in there and you are not in the fire support vehicle where I can have you call artillery in like lightning fast time? Anyway, moding aside, 4 minutes he can call artillery in. Except he is in a silly place and he can't actually see anything, can he, Hapless? Because you're an idiot. Well, that's the point, we never got these guys out of here, did we? Oh wait, yes we did. Didn't get you out though, did we? Can you see over there? No. Can we move you somewhere where you can? Yes. So call it that, and then 4 minutes to drop artillery on there. Might be get a bit hairy around here, but again we've got 3 vehicles. That's a motor rifle platoon. Just like we got. So yeah, what's AjarmanG got? Tank platoon, BTR platoon, BTR platoon, probably another BTR platoon. So let's say he's got 2 mixed unit companies. So let's think, call it 6 BTR platoons and 1 and 2 tank platoons. So that's, come on brain, 18 BTRs and 6 tanks, and then, you know, whack in some artillery and other stuff. And yeah, I think that could, yeah, a kind of guesstimate. You're still panicking. Okay. Well, one more turn till we get the arty over here, then we can go panic even more about the stuff going on over here, because this fight over here will get nasty quick. I feel very bad about not loading up. Well, at least these guys have got a couple of AT4s, maybe they'll get some hits in. But, yeah, that could get messy very quick. But at least they're mutually supporting. Yeah, that should Count for something. Can you see anything from there? Well, this is the ridge line we want to eyeball. We can see this edge of it. And then we can see bits, because these trees are in the way. Okay. So we want to... Potentially we could bum rush the MGS up to about here. And then we can do a better job of covering, well, that bit of hillside and what we're gaining there is we're gaining the height basically from this little bit here. Let's do it. Let's try and keep the MGS mobile. Seeing as though it's pretty likely that we'll lose this one in the immediate future. Right. And yeah, one of those, we can call off one of those quick barrages fairly quickly, and let's dump
we need some indirect.
A quick heavy barrage on that while that guy's moving into position. That should discourage him from that, and by the time he's in position we should be okay. Yeah, good. Talk to yourself, hapless. Cool. Let's press the go button and see what kind of... Well, someone's about to get artied and it's not me, so that's the kind of horrible thing we're expecting in the next turn.